Cotton at Moose Mountain Coffee Shop here in Abilene, Texas. I'm so excited because we are featuring a bag of Moose Mountain coffee in the fall, genuine by Jess Box. I'm so excited. I fell in love with the Cotton family when the girls started going here to college, and I just love their mission, what they stand for, and really the story on how it got started. So I want Lindsey to share with you, how did Moose Mountain get started?
Absolutely. So I have to confess, this was not my dream. I was not even a coffee drinker until this time last year. And so we've had a coffee roastery open for about 3 years now. That was definitely all my husband Ben's doing. And that's his passion is coffee for sure. Mine is more customer service than this. Like, I like the fun stuff. So we started about 3 years ago. We now have our first storefront that you're in right now. And so it's a coffee bar. It's a little bit different than a coffee shop. So we like to set things on fire and infuse drinks with smoke and do some fun little actual bar drinks with like a cold brew version instead of like the alcohol. And so we do some fun things like that. So coffee's been a passion of my husband Ben forever. We have 2 boys and we homeschool them. And so we thought, what better way to have like business 101 than to start a business. So we've had several businesses in the past, but nothing that we've ever done like as a family. And so it's been really fun to like teach them the ins and outs of start to finish. And they're up here working. We have an 11-year-old and 17-year-old, and they're up here all the time working. So
yes, I love that. And then Ben, this isn't Ben's only job, right?
So this is not Ben's only job. It's not even his main job. He's actually a captain on the fire department here in Abilene. And so they do a 48-96 rotation. And so that means he works 2 days, he's off for 4 days. And so he's here the 4 days in between his shifts. And so because of that, a big part of our company is we support the first responders and frontline workers. And so here in our coffee bar, any of the retail and shopping that you see is actually they're made by or sold by first responders here in the industry.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, Lindsey, so you said coffee really wasn't your thing.
Correct.
It's Ben's love, not first love, but one of his loves, right?
One of his loves, yeah.
So how did he get into it?
Yeah, so our entire marriage, he's been experimenting with how to roast coffee. Now we have a commercial roaster that's really nice, and it's what roasts all the beautiful beans for you lovely people. But the way he got started was we had an old Weber barbecue grill. He gutted the inside of the grill. He put in a chicken rotisserie, yes, you heard that right, and made himself like this metal cage that would rotate and like burn the beans and roast them. It was the most redneck thing you've ever seen, or that I'd ever seen. So we have graduated a few times to where we are now, but he was just, his passion is coffee and bringing people together over a good cup. So, yeah.
Definitely coffee and food bring people together.
They do,
sure.
yes.
Well, we know something about a little redneck style, so I love that it started off like that. Here at Moose Mountain.
All right, so we currently have 9. 7 of those are what we call single origin, which means it's just one bean from one country that we're sourcing from. So for example, this one right here is called Frontline, and it is a medium roast from Guatemala. And so it's not a blend. We've only sourced Guatemalan beans. So that's a single origin. So 7 of ours are single origin, and we have 2 blends. One of them is the Roadie, and it's around here somewhere. It's this one right here. So this is our house blend. It's the one that we use for espressos. It's the one that we, it has Brazil, Costa Rica, and Ethiopia in it. So this is our most popular blend. Yeah.
I love that. Okay, so tell me which one we're going to carry in the box.
Yes, we're super excited about this. Okay, so the one that we get to give you guys in the box this season is going to be 1720. This is our single origin Costa Rican coffee. It's the very first one we ever launched 3 years ago.
So how did you come up with the name 1720?
Okay, so that's a really cool story. It was our very first one, and as a family with our 2 boys, we were sitting around trying to think of how we knew we wanted every roast to have like a special name to our family. And you can go to the website and read about all of those. Each one is like a special story. 1720, our oldest son Jackson was like, well, what's that Bible verse about faith like a mustard seed? This coffee could be our mountain mover, and we're Moose Mountain, and so we're like, well, that's cool. And so we looked it up, and it's Matthew 17:20, and so that is what we named our first coffee that we released. And so fast forward a couple years, we opened our first storefront here, and when you stand on the doormat at our entrance to our coffee bar, the actual elevation here in Abilene, Texas, like it's nothing high or crazy, is 1720. And so it's just another affirmation from God that this is what we're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
All right, guys, so 1720 is the coffee that you are going to be getting in your Genuine by Jess fall box. I'm so excited. And Lindsey, thank you so much for sharing us and Ben's beautiful story of how Moose Mountain came to be. And we love it here in Abilene, and we love that y'all are just such a sweet family. And homeschooling, I loved it. I loved it. There's Ben's entrance for Ben. I liked it.
Can you give another audible?
The famous Ben. And thank you so much, Lindsey, for letting us come in and shoot here at Moose Mountain. I know it's a busy day for y'all, but we love what Moose Mountain stands for. We love yours and Ben's love for coffee, aka Ben's love for coffee, and you being this amazing supporting
I drink
wife.
coffee now.
I love it. I love it. And you're a tea drinker too, which we have here too. But anyway, I just love your story, and I fell in love with your family, and just your 2 boys are super sweet. We love getting our kids involved in helping work. That's what we did with Gut Commander, and we just love that about your story too. So, all right. So also, I know how to make a pot of coffee, but I keep hearing about the pour over.
Right. Yeah.
And I know I'll
Have you ever made one?
I've never made one, never.
Okay.
So I would love for you to teach me.
Okay.
I might be an amateur at this, but I feel like I'm a quick learner. So,
Well, we got a great teacher here. Let's get Ben back in here.
All
Let's
right.
let him walk you through how to make it.
here we go.